Cancer, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another Love Bite. Cancer, let's see what are the messages for you now. Oh my god, the Four of Wands flipped out even before I started. Does somebody want to commit here? Or wants a long-term commitment? I don't know. I've put it back anyway. I'm going to put it back right in the center. Okay, so Spirit, Cancer, what are the messages for Cancer now? Let's take 3 cards for the first person and 3 cards for the other person. And we'll also do your mutual energies, your dialogue message cards, Cancer. So, first 3 cards for the first person, 8 of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the 2 of Wands in reverse. Okay, second person, Ace of Cups, the Fool, and the 8 of Wands. Mutual energies, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups. Bottom of my deck, I have a 2 of Cups in reverse. All right, so somebody here is feeling they're losing out on their soulmate. They feel, this is my Four of Wands. I'm losing out on my soulmate. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to make it work. They have some clarity about who they want, what they want. They are not in two minds anymore. They know the direction they want to go towards, but maybe they don't know how to get this back. Okay, so the other person says, well, I'm not really in this reading right now to listen about them. I'm now choosing self-love. I'm on to new beginnings now. I'm moving forward. I'm choosing my new directions now. I'm more focused on my future, because according to me this is over. This past person, I'm very disappointed. This one is over, but I don't think it's over, because at least not energetically, because the first person here, I don't think they want things to be over. Let's see. I'm of course going to clarify all these cards for you. But first, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest. Cancer and their person, Spirit. Cancer and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? All right. Let's take a few more from another deck. Cancer and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? We'll take a few more from a third deck as well, Cancer, and then start the reading. Cancer and their person, Spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Cancer, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, how do I approach you now after all this time? See, I told you, somebody still wants to head towards the other person. I want to fight for this connection, but I just don't know how. I seek strength and courage. I haven't apologized because I don't feel deserving of your forgiveness. I haven't been able to forgive myself for how I treated you. I want to come home to you. Unblock me, please. I have nightmares of you with others. Your soul is always with me and mine is guiding you. We're always together in spirit, even though physically we may be apart. I regret my past mistakes and I wish I can have another chance with you. I write you messages and then I delete them because I just don't know what to say. I'm so sorry because I know that my silence is hurting you. I'm healing and trying to find my strength to be honest with you about how I truly feel. I feel ashamed of how I treated you. You did not deserve that. You made me see a side of me that I've grown to hate. All right, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Cancer, let's start the reading. Let's focus first on the first line, which is person A. Second line is person B, and you could be either one of them, and these are not gender-based. All right, so person A, let's start with you. How are you feeling right now? Why the 8 of Pentacles in reverse? You don't know how to make this work anymore? Yeah, they want to rush back, but they don't know what to say. They don't know whether it's going to work out. Okay, their first instinct is, I want to rush back towards my person, but then what? Then what? Then how do I convince them? What if they've already turned their back? I mean, they want to take passionate action towards their person. Then, I mean, yeah, they are very clear in their mind. Yeah, see, this person wants to have a passionate brand new beginning. They want to talk, they want to clear the air, they want to, make that person forget about the past. Let's look forward. But the minute they think of rushing back in, like come rushing in to say new, 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 that's when they get all stressed out. They get burdened, they get overwhelmed, they don't know, they start doing all the answers and questions in their own mind. They don't know, if I say this, then they'll say this, and what will I answer? It's like they're very, very burdened. So they tell me, King of Swords. Tell me what's the King of Swords energy? King of Swords. They want to come out of the stagnation, that's for sure, and they want to unbreak that person's heart. I mean, one thing is for sure, Cancer, whoever person A is, like, they are absolutely ready for that long-term commitment. They're very clear in their mind that they don't want anyone else. They've made up their mind. The person B is the one they want to have something long term with, and they want to rush back in. But I think because of the some stuff that happened in the past, it kind of scares them. It's like, okay, I want to rush towards them and give them this offer, or have a long term commitment with them, but then will it work, or will they push me away after the way I disappointed them? I don't even know whether they love me anymore. Well, I mean, they know that probably took their person's love for granted in the past, so now they're not sure, after disappointing person B so much, whether person B is even wanting them to put in energy, any effort, or they don't know how to rebuild what they broke. I mean, the tower has already happened, right? So they would have to start from scratch. So, Two of Wands in reverse. What's the Two of Wands in reverse? Yeah, this person is very sad and very depressed, and they are manifesting. They are manifesting big time, a total transformation. It's like, if only I could just make them forget about everything of the past, and we can start a brand new chapter. This person has the clarity that they want to transform this connection. They are manifesting like crazy, but somewhere they feel maybe it's been too long. I don't know whether they still even love me. What if they are still angry with me? What if they don't want to be with me anymore after all those endings or bad memories that I've created in this connection? Would they even want to work with me? But that is their worry about the other person. But from their end, I think this person is ready for action. So, because they get stuck the minute they're about to reach out, this person has constantly been spying. They've been spying, they've been watching, they've been maybe not saying anything, but quietly behind the scenes, they are keeping tabs and hoping that the other person can forget about all their toxic ways. Right? So, somewhere they feel, if I rush in and tell them everything and we have a fight or something, then they'll probably look like a loser, or they wish they hadn't played those mind games, because now all the games they played, now they feel they are on the losing end. So, they are in trouble. Okay, person B, what about you? How are you feeling? You seem to be in higher spirits than them. What's the Ace of Cups for you? Ace of Cups. Yeah, person B says, I'm having a great time, you're right. I am now connecting with new people. I'm looking for new love. I want somebody who's going to commit to me and do right by me, because person B feels they have managed to successfully end this connection. It's like this past person is over. This was a false soulmate bond. It's over for me, and the tower has already fallen. So I'm ready, Spirit. I'm ready to take a leap of faith in a brand new direction. Bring me new love. Bring me a new beginning. Bring me somebody who's going to commit to me. I want an honest person in my life. And why? Because they feel I deserve somebody, who's going to step up and do right by me, because they feel they've successfully released somebody who was maybe always keeping secrets, or not emotionally available or something like that. They feel, yeah, you know what, I'm done with all that. I'm no longer stressing about the past anymore. The person who never offered me any new beginning, made a fool out of me, spirit, I have successfully turned my back on them. I'm not waiting around for them anymore. So what's the Eight of Wands then? What's the Eight of Wands? What's the Eight of Wands? Eight of Wands. Yeah, person B says, I don't know, person B feels that the person who they were dealing with lied to them, or cheated on them, or kept secrets from them, never put in the work, left them out in the cold or something. I mean, the impression person B right now has about person A is not the best. So I think they are more focused on saying, I'm going to make my own dreams and wishes come true. I'm thinking about new people, going out, interacting with new people. I don't want to deal with a player from the past. So if I do have a revival of my love life, or if I have a new beginning, I want it to be with somebody who's going to be a perfect match, somebody who's responsible, somebody who'll, be there for the long haul. Why? Because person B feels they've successfully kind of cut away something from the past, which was very unstable. It's like, yeah, I've lost trust for this past person. So according to them, they've already done the work. But person A is still lingering. That's why I think they're showing up. So now let's see your mutual energies. All right, so person A, the one who's now become clear that they do want person B in their life. Yeah, they're very disappointed. Why are you disappointed? Why are you disappointed? Because see, now this is the card that came out right at the beginning, which I said I'm going to put back, and if it comes back again, we'll see. So it has come out because this is person A who says, I'm very disappointed. I never invested when the time was right. I had an opportunity. I should have, tended to my farm better, and I could have had this beautiful growth. I could have had a forever. I think they are disappointed because they made the wrong choice. They made the wrong choice. Now I think they do want to come out of this stress and anxiety and worry and all that, but and because they have chosen their direction, but now they don't know how to tell the person that, hey, now I'm ready. Now I want a 10 of cups. Why? Because they feel, after all the bad memories that have already happened in this connection, what if the other person blocks them or doesn't, unblock them? What if they don't even forgive me now? So what do I do? Like, if I go towards them too quickly, it's going to be really embarrassing. I'll feel ashamed and I'll feel embarrassed if I'm met with resistance. So, person B, what about you? What do these three cards mean for you? Person B says, yes, I was also disappointed. I was disappointed because I really found them attractive, and I thought that, they would step up and be that, in their power and take action towards me, but they treated me like an option. And I'm nobody's option. I recognized very quickly that they're just keeping me stuck and chained and bound without offering me anything. And that is very toxic behavior. Right? They just maybe wanted passion with me. So I released this toxic energy from me around me. I found out something about them. And yes, I immediately put up a boundary and I built a fort around me. And I stopped talking to them because I realized that I have to end this connection. This is not a true soulmate bond. If that's the way they're going to continue to behave, and then that's over. Yeah, they were always playing mind games with me, making me feel as if I was not good enough, wanting me to chase them all the time, and all that while they had no intention of offering me anything stable. All this person did was break my heart. They made promises they never kept, and that's it. So that's why I think person B is the one who's accepting this connection is over, and person A is afraid that if now they go towards person B and offer them something stable, it's going to be rejected. They are seen as a liar, they feel, and that person has emotionally maybe walked away from them. But that doesn't stop them from still wanting, manifesting a brand new beginning. They want to revive this connection because maybe a bit slow, this person has stepped up. They are ready now to offer everything that they didn't. All right, so that's what I have for you. Till next time, then, Cancer. Love and light. Take care. Namaste.